Good morning, CFOK. Coach Guy here. We're going to start with the warm-up, then we'll go straight into the Metcon, which is 14 days of quarantine. DECA made that a new benchmark workout. You'll see it's a fun one, kind of the same style as the 12 days of Christmas. So let's start with the warm-up. First of all, we're going to start with the Tabata setting. So 20 on, 10 off. The first movement, the squats. So air squats, but at the bottom, what you'll do is you're going to go down, up a bit, quarter squat, back down and up. So it's going to look like this. Okay, just a bit of a bounce kind of at the bottom. Going to do that for 20 seconds. You're going to rest for 10. Next movement, glute bridges. So pretty simple. You guys will go on your back, plant your feet down, squeeze your butt, keeping your rib cage down, and that's it. Squeeze at the top, maybe hold it for 1 or 2 seconds instead of just moving up and down as fast as you can. Control it, okay? So 20 on, 10 off for 8 rounds total. And then we have a bit of stretching, activation. So 2 rounds, pike, hold 30 seconds. So you guys know this one now. We do it quite often. So plant your hands in front of you, keep your feet together, elevate your feet, and you're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. Great one for your core, but also your hip flexors. And then in a straddle position, so you're gonna go in a wide split, as wide as it gets, and then from here you just lean forward. Okay, if you don't have to put your elbows down, you don't have to put your hands down, wherever you're at, just try to push it. Feel a good stretch. You're gonna feel a good stretch in your adductors and in your hamstrings. So 30 seconds of this, 30 seconds of the hold, 2 rounds each. Then more specific activation. Actually, no, it's just going to be specific to the workout. So what I suggest to do with this workout, it's 14 movements. Okay, a lot of movements. It's going to be hard to remember, pretty much impossible to remember. Put your laptop or your phone on display. Make sure that you can see your 14 movements, or just take a sheet and a pen, write them all down. That will avoid going back on your phone, scrolling down, making sure you get the good movement, okay? Because it's going to be in order to follow. So 14 days of quarantine starts like this. You do movement number 1, then you go number 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, and you do that until you reach 14. So technically, the 14th movement, you're just going to do it once, okay? So the movements are like this. The first one is a dumbbell thruster. So all you need for this workout, 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell, okay? You're gonna start your dumbbell thruster. So this is how the workout would go. And do dumbbell thruster, 1, that's it, okay? But see, the problem with that is I'm doing it with my right side. Try to do next round with your left. It doesn't matter if it's perfectly equal, but don't just use your right side, okay? Or your left side. So 1 thruster. Then I go to the second one, goblet squats. 1, 2, then I would go into the thruster. Then you do tricep extension. So tricep extension, depending on your weight, you could do just behind your head, 1, 2, 3. If you have something light, you could maybe go with 1 hand, or you can just go down with a box and do the tricep extension that we do in workouts. Okay, so that's up to you. And that's the beauty with the workout at home. We don't have a lot of weights available, so use what you have. Make it challenging for yourself. Don't even time the workout if you want to. Just make sure the workout is a good challenge. Okay, if you want to do it everything as prescribed, you take a 50-pound and then you hurt yourself doing those tricep extension, it's not going to pay off, right? So scale it accordingly with what you have. So that's your third movement, is tricep extension. Fourth one is lying hip raises. So I'm gonna go on your back. It's kind of a leg raises. I'm gonna put my hands down, go up and punch it up. So that's where the hip raises is once you raise your legs, you're gonna punch your hips up, hips down, and fall back down. On the way down, don't just let your legs go. Control your legs. Touch the floor. You're gonna do 4 of those, okay? Then 5 burpees. Burpees over dumbbell, over barbell, whatever you have. So stand, chest to the ground, stand up, both feet together, jump over. That's 1. You go for 5 burpees. Then 6 dumbbell overhead lunges. So you can do your lunges stationary, you can do walking lunges, and then it's just going to be overhead like this. Obviously, like I said before, if it's too heavy, go in the front rack position, go even from the hang, it doesn't matter. But the movement we put here is overhead. So you're going to do your first, it's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 3 each leg. And you can do them stationary, you can do walking, but what I would suggest is do 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Okay, make sure it's perfectly even, or 1 round on your right, 1 round on your left, but make sure you keep it as even as possible. Then dumbbell snatches, 7 aside. So from the ground, both head of the dumbbells on the ground, straight up and back down, touch and go. Remember, this is a snatch, it's not a kettlebell swing, so try to avoid this motion. Okay, you want to keep it close to you, keep that dumbbell path or bar path as close as possible to you, and catch it, stand up, do 7 on your right, 7 on your left, then jumping lunges. So now no more kettlebell or dumbbell, stationary, jump up and alternate for 8 reps, so 4 aside. Then dumbbell kettlebell swings. So with a dumbbell, I've seen people going like this. What's gonna happen is you're probably just gonna hit your legs. If it works for you, good for you. I like to go hold the head of the dumbbell and pretty much the same as a regular kettlebell swing. Also, you can go just Russian swing. So if we're looking for eye level, that's it, okay? 10 handstand push-ups or pike push-ups. So if you have a wall, you want to go for handstand push-ups, you know how to do them. You can scale it by adding some mats under your head, elevate yourself, or you could do the pike push-ups. Pike push-ups, you could be using a box. Personally, I like to use it, no box on the ground. Try to be in a pike position, so my butt's gonna be up here, and then I'm gonna try to go down, touch my head, press back up, and at the top I'm gonna kind of poke my head through, make sure I'm really activating my shoulders. So down nice and slow, touch, poke through. So no equipment needed for this one, but if you want to make it more challenging, put a box, put your knees on, your feet on, elevate yourself. Once again, scale it according to you, okay? So make sure it's a good 10 reps. You don't have to do it unbroken, but if you do 1 rep is a struggle, then it's going to be a longer workout. Side crunches. So in sit-up position, you're going to go 1, 2. So sorry, it's going to go like this. 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so 1 aside, 2 aside, up to 11. So it's going to give you a total of 22 crunches. Then 12 dumbbell push press. So 1, 2. So just a push press, then you switch 6 and 6. 13 bicep curls. So I have a 25. I can handle a 1-arm bicep curl, so I would do 13 on my right, 13 on my left. Let's say you have a 50-pound, will be really hard to do, and you don't want to be swinging, so you could hold it both hands and do your curls. Then you would do 13 reps instead of 13 aside. Then the last one, glute bridges. So we just did the glute bridges in the warm-up. I'm just going to add a little component if you want to make it more challenging. Take a weight, put it on your hips, and squeeze back and forth. Adds a bit of a resistance. Plus it's movement number 14. You will just do it once, okay? That's it. So you would go thrusters, then you go movement number 2, thrusters. Movement number 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's a long workout. You can put a time cap if you want to, like 30 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take yet. You guys are gonna be the guinea pigs today. But this is a workout. So this is it. After that, I added some accessory work, some core workout, mostly for control. It's called McGill Big Threes, but you just put 2 movements out of them. The first one's gonna be your bird dogs and then your dead bugs. You guys know those movements, we do them very often. I just like to add them after a workout. really works on your back, on your core. Make sure everything stays healthy and aligned properly. So your bird dog, on your fours, you're gonna go full extension and try not to kick up and arch your back. You just want to stay straight. So your torso from here to there always stay straight, neutral, okay? As soon as you feel your back is arching, your pelvis is moving, you lost your core. That's not the purpose of the movement. So you go on your floor, make sure you're not hyperextended or rounded, and kick up and come back down. Control your movement. This is not for time. You can hold a couple seconds and then switch. So bird dogs, then very similar but opposite in the dead bugs. So with this one, your lower back should be flat on the floor, and then I'm going to be engaging my core, dropping down, controlling everything. Here, try not to go on the floor. You want to stay close to it but not touch it, and make sure your pelvis is not shifting when you do this movement, okay? So at the bottom, if you do it well, there should be a lot of tension. You should almost be shaking. Make sure you stay straight and not be arching your back. We do 10, so 5 aside, 10 bird dogs, 10 dead bugs, 3 rounds, rest about a minute in between, and there you go. Just worked on your core and make sure everything stays healthy and aligned, okay? Have a good one, guys. Let us know how it goes, and if you have any questions, always reach out to me through Instagram, email, even my phone number is on the website, so shoot me a text, okay? Have a good one.